Tuesday, November the 2nd, the flood in Hat Yai seems to be really, really bad.
Yes.
I heard the Lord Mayor, Kun Prai Patano, he was practically on every TV channel this morning from 6 o'clock onwards. And as time went by, his voice became more and more helpless.
Desperate, yes.
Desperate. In the beginning, he sounded...
He's a little confident, and
Yeah.
then desperation just set in completely.
Yeah, and then he used the word crisis over and over again.
Yes.
And he couldn't even get out of his office. And his office in Hat Yai, the Lord Mayor's office, usually was never flooded.
Never.
And he said this is the first time that the office of the mayor is also flooded. The reporter asked him, how bad is it? 80% of the area is flooded.
And he said all he could do is sit and watch. Nothing
Yeah.
else he could have done.
You,
Yes.
you could really sense that he wanted to cry.
Yes, of course.
Mm-hmm.
As for us, it's like a deja vu coming so early.
Yeah.
After last week, and then again we have like a 2-day break, and then we have Hat Yai crisis. It's unbelievable.
Right, and Hat Yai is severely hit because it is located in like a slope, It's like the soft belly of the south. Around Hat Yai, you see all the mountains. It's not very big mountains. It's the normal size. But then it slopes down, and then in the middle of the city, right in the middle of Hat Yai, is more or less like a little pot, And when the water comes from the mountain, usually if it's a normal kind of heavy rain, in the south you can expect rain any time, and especially beginning November until January, February, you get rain almost every day. But it gets drained away because of because of the sea. Songkhla is by the sea. But this time the water from the sea rises. The rain was pouring down for about 40 hours, non-stop.
2 days.
Right. So the flood came unexpected. And even the mayor said that about over 10,000 people were still stuck in the houses, stranded in the houses. Some of them on top of the roofs.
What you said could be one of the reasons why people, so many people get stranded. Because we had one of our reporters made a phone call to her family last night, and she asked her mother whether she has moved her belongings and get ready to go up to higher ground. And her mother said the same kind of warning every year. And basically she said, we just move a little things and then that's it. Nobody was like getting so alerted. Despite the fact that the red alert, the red flag was raised yesterday, really quite early yesterday.
Right, about 6 o'clock in the evening.
6 o'clock. And apparently they're not prepared for this. They're not expecting this kind of big flood. So people mostly they stay at home, and this is part of the reason why a lot of people are getting stranded at the moment.
Yeah, the main reason is most people did not believe that it could be that bad.
Yes.
Secondly, they thought that they could move away quick enough. They didn't realize that the water level was rising by about 10 centimeters every hour or so. In about 2 hours, from the first floor, some houses found the water rising to the second floor.
Yes.
And they had to move up to the rooftops. And there were no boats available because under such circumstances, you cannot move around without a boat.
Our reporter had this kind of experience. Once they get to Hat Yai, they could not move anywhere because they got stuck in the hotel. And the same thing happened a few years ago. When it was the flood was not this bad, and they got stuck. But lucky this time because the death toll is quite
not yet. What?
One death.
No, so far we have no death toll or one death because they cannot go into all the areas that were flooded. We will find out in the next few days because if people would drown, you would know.
Nobody can know at the moment at least.
Yeah, and the water current was very strong.
Yes.
You wouldn't know how many people have been swept away in the flood. So this is one of the reasons why it gets so bad, because of the strong current coming from Utapao Canal, which is the main canal in Hat Yai. The overflow came so sudden that people were just not prepared for it. And what was worse was electricity was out,
the communications
were out. You have a mobile phone,
you cannot use it.
Why not? Because you cannot charge the battery.
And the food could be a big problem soon, because the hotels today they said it is okay because we have something in stock. But maybe if the relief help cannot come in time, maybe tonight or tomorrow, the situation could get really bad.
Yeah, but I'm happy to hear that at least the Royal Thai Navy this evening sent the Luang Narubet down there, the big
and even more than that, they are sending thousands of boats to help the people.
Yeah, the first thing they need is boat, and then food, electricity, and Hat Yai being the commercial center of the south will feel the economic loss in a big way. But then the northeastern and northern people have also suffered as well. So this is a nationwide disaster. We will have to try to recover from it as soon as possible and learn from the lessons. Some of the lessons are very expensive indeed.